Hey guys, what's going on? It's Tony from Lenox Paintball. Today I am bringing you 5 things that you absolutely need to do on the Woodsball field or at a scenario game. Alright guys, so there's a lot of lists going on lately. Shouldn't do, should do, don't want to do, maybe. But today we're going to bring you a video on the Woodsball or at a scenario game. 5 things that you must do. With number 5, before the game even starts, walk out onto the field with your goggles on with your other teammates and kind of figure out the layout. Kind of gauge a temporary plan of attack on a giant Woodsball or scenario field. Kind of figure out key bunkers, hot spots. Is there a big hill? Is there a river, a ravine, a creek? Is there anything like that on the field that you can utilize for your team to ultimately either win that game or win the entire scenario game? So, number 5, pre-walk the fields. Even saying this kind of even ties into a tournament talk a little bit. Walk the field before you play it. Know where things are. Know where the bunkers are. In a Woodsball scenario, know where your missions are, where stuff is going to be, flags, things like that. So, number 5.
And get a map if you can.
Oh yeah,
have maps
Mad Frog Militia and all those other really good scenario teams have maps. So yeah, check the field out. Know what you're getting yourself into. That is my number 5. Number 4. This is important. Number 4 and 5 are close. Be prepared. Don't walk out there with an empty tank. Some of these Woodsball scenario games, you got to take a far walk. Sometimes a quarter mile, something like that, to your base to start the game. Pods full, tank full, your mask is clean. You got an anti-fog lens, because in a scenario Woodsball game, you could be out on the field anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. So definitely make sure you are prepared. Make sure your tank is completely full, your pods are full, you're cleaned up, your gun actually works and functions with new batteries, gun, hopper, and you got a good anti-fog mask to keep you out there in the game on the field. Mark, with that being said, do you think you add anything else under being prepared?
I would just say carry as many pods of paint as you're comfortable doing. I watch many scenario games where players are leaving because they only had 2 pods. They played the back of the field, they shot all their paint, and they have to leave. They didn't get hit. They just ran out of paint. So if you have a pod pack that can hold 5 plus 4 or whatever, load them all up. You might be out there for a long haul.
If you're shooting a pump gun or even a gun that gets very, very good efficiency, yeah, like Mark said, just bring your pods. Bring the amount of pods you know that gun can shoot or the tank can shoot or that you can handle. So bring your paint. Be prepared. That's number 4. On to number 3, Woodsball scenario. Stay low. Be quiet.
And stay covered.
Be sneaky. Be very, very sneaky. So that'll kind of be like something like this, which we'll get to soon. But guys, number 3 on the list, you got to be quiet. You got to be sneaky. You can't let them know where you're at. If you're crawling through the woods and just making all the weeds are moving up and down, people are like, wow, there's a bunch of weeds moving over there. Probably a guy in those. Got to be very quiet. Don't be yelling. I mean, before the game, kind of obviously, hey, I'm going to go this way, you're going to go that way, but you have to be quiet for a Woodsball scenario game. It's not like tournament play where you're yelling D2, S1. You got to be quiet, guys, if you're going to sneak up on somebody in the woods or a scenario game. So stay low, be sneaky, be quiet. That is my number 3. On to number 2. We have, like I said, we were going to get to it. Wear dark colors, wear camo. In a Woodsball scenario game, once again, we're not in speedball. We're not the flashy colors, matching stuff. Everything's good. You need to be dark color mask, something like that, or your camo mask in the woods to blend in with everything. Plus camo jersey here, guys. All this is available at lomopaintball.com on the online store. So this is our number 2. You guys, you got to have dark colors. The speedball stuff really doesn't cut it in the woods. People are going to see you, obviously. So Mark, with that being said, do you have anything else to add to the dark colors and kind of just matching the colors of your surroundings?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's if you're playing, there's going to be shadows from the trees. There's going to be shadows from the different obstacles and bunkers and things that are built at all these fields. you want to blend in so that somebody can't see you from 200 yards across the location. They want to go, where is everybody? Let's go this way. Bah, 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 bah. They're hit
Exactly.
before it's too late.
A lot of scenario games and Woodsball games are won by people literally crawling up through the woods. Oh my God, I never saw you. How'd you shoot me? Because you never saw me. If you had a bright orange mask or a pink grill or whatever, yeah, they're probably going to see you through the green, the brown, or the weeds if you got a bright color on. So guys, wear camo, wear dark, stay low. And that's number 2. Before I get to number 1, there is an honorable mention here before I get to the number 1 thing. You guys, hills, muds, water, probably need some cleats or some boots, don't you? I would highly recommend that. What are these? Mark, what are those?
I always pronounce their name wrong.
Altai. Altai. Get yourself some cleats or get yourself a nice pair of the Altai waterproof boots. Also available on our online store, lonewoolpaintball.com. You need the tread, guys. This isn't just, I'm not just doing this as a sales pitch. Part of it is, and part of it is being truly serious. You guys really need a good base at the bottom of your feet. You're going to be slipping all around. The mud, the dirt, up the hills, down the hills. Get some either cleats or get yourself a nice pair of waterproof boots, just like these Altais that are available on our website. So
you don't want to be running through the ravine trying to get to point A to point B.
Hold on. Boom. Nice pair of these boots have seen some things, guys. So get some Altai boots, get some cleats, whatever you want. Just make sure you have some good footwear so you're not slipping around out there. And Mark, it is time. It's time for number 1.
Number 1. I don't have a drum.
Oh, you didn't have a drum. He just used his cheeks. All right, guys. Make a plan of attack before the first horn or the first buzzer of your scenario game or Woodsball game starts off. What I mean by this, guys, it's very crucial. This is how you win games. In a speedball game, communication is key. Making the right moves is key. Scenario Woodsball, make a plan of attack. I got 30 guys. I need 10 to go here. I need 10 to go up the center of the field. I need 10 to go here. Or if there's a strong point on the field, which in rule number 5, you've already walked the fields and that you know of. So if you think there's a hill on the right side of the field, I'm going to send 20 guys that way because that spot is super important to take over to control the field. And the other 10, we can disperse up the center or to the left side. But making a plan of attack with your team is crucial. John Reeves from the PB Fit, white team general at our previous red, white, and blue game, he always had a plan of attack. Not saying he had the best players, but his players knew exactly what they were doing. He goes, you're going to go here. You're going to go up the hill. You're going to go to the city. And they knew what they were doing, and that's why they won, guys. So number 1, scenario, Woodsball. Make a good plan of attack before the game starts. Know exactly which guys are going where and what they're supposed to do.
And do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, don't alter from the game plan.
You can't be yelling across the field like, I'm going to go here instead.
If everyone agrees to a game plan up front before the game starts, you go here, you go there, and everyone knows their jobs. And then once the buzzer goes off or the game starts and everyone goes rogue, that's not going to work. Stick to the game plan. If you said you were going to do something, follow through with it, because everyone in their other respective spots should be doing the same thing. Stick to the game plan. You guys are going to win that way.
And I've got one more part that goes with that. If you're traveling from out of town, whether you're the general, whether you're just a player, utilize the local fields players. The guys that play it every weekend, they know all the ins and outs. Don't blow them off like, I'm the big kahuna. I don't have to listen to you, weird guy. No, listen to the weird guy. He's out there in the mud, the dirt, the grime every weekend at that field.
Listen to the local players, guys, like Mark just said before we close this out. That's very, very important. Those guys play the field. They know, hey, if we take that tower over there, we can control this whole area. Listen to the guys that know the layout, that know the land, especially like Mark said, if you're from out of town. So before I close off, if you're at a big scenario game, get some of that jerky. That protein will keep you going all day long. JerkyDen.com. Until next time, guys, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and this was the top 5 things to do, scenario or Woodsball game. And we're out of here.
Yay!